This is Beth Kotwas Carmichael with Trumbull County Tourism, and this is truly Trumbull trip ideas for your visiting friends and family.
My wife and I mean, we had actually at one time 4 homes, plus my business. And it was full of mid-century and all of these items. And we always knew that we were going to open a store when we retired. We are hoarders. The only difference is we had some money. And the things that we collected were nicer, and they were never stacked on top of each other. They were always, you know, in a storage unit or in our homes. I have a Satchel Paige signed program from the 50s when he came into town and played at Niles Park. So I have a whole collection of Lost in Space memorabilia, including original 16mm films that were used in the TV stations in the 60s. And it's even a joke. I tell people that if you're looking for something over there on her side, probably talk to me because I'll give you a better price. Same thing over here. Talk to her. She'll go, I don't care about that mummy. My wife had already retired and I was thinking of retiring, and we said, you know, what are we gonna do with all of our stuff? And I said, well, I wanna go back to Warren. That's where I'm from. I think it's cool. I think Warren is cool. It was starting to come back, you know, 7 years ago. It was really coming back. So little did I realize, my wife and I, that we'd have to move all of this for 3 months, because this was supposed to be a pop-up for the holidays, October, November, December. But it just got, you know, more and more and more. We moved over, and business has been really good over here. So it's really good. It's really good because it's centrally located between Cleveland and Pittsburgh. And there are a lot of people in those cities that want our furniture, mid-century, our collectibles. We get people from Detroit, actually, that come here.
Really?
Yes, because our prices are so much better than, I mean, what we sell would be 5-6 times more in Texas, or even more in Chicago or New York. Because a lot of our items are high-end pieces of furniture and collectibles as well. Every day from older people, not older, I would say 50s and 60s, come in and walk, especially on my wife's side, and see those nostalgic pieces of furniture or glassware, and almost are in tears because it reminds them of their grandmother or their mother's house, and I used to have that. So you get that, but the look I see in men who are 50s turn into boys when they see He-Man from the 80s, or even older gentlemen that are 80 that see toys from, you know, the 50s and the 60s. It's incredible. So there's a lot of conversation that happens in this space about childhood, where you grew up, you know, what did you play with? What do you wish you had? So yeah, they get very, very excited. That's why we have to do this now. I mean, we have to get rid of the things that we've collected, and I want them to go to really a good home.
Yeah.
I don't just want to sell them on eBay. That's why I do this. That's why she does this. And me more than her, she's much quieter than me, but I love telling the stories over and over and over again of items that we have and why they're special or different, because we really are a different store, retail, than I think anything around here. You know, there are stores that have some of the items, but to have the eclectic mix that we have is really, really unusual, I think.